Every now and then I get introduced as a serial entrepreneur, and I think it's meant as a compliment, but after having lived it, it doesn't necessarily feel that way sometimes because I didn't really set out to be a serial entrepreneur. And I definitely don't consider myself one now, but it kind of just happened. And so I want to share a few things, especially if you're outside looking in thinking there's like this allure to multiple businesses. So first off, my very first business was selling LSU merchandise, and it was naturally busy during football season. And so during the off seasons, I would have time on my hands and come up with things that sometimes turned into a business, like a taco truck or a snowball truck. And I'm an idiot, I guess, because I didn't think through the fact that at the end of it all, I've now got a business that's busy during football season and another business. And it's possible that they'll be busy at the same time. People eat tacos during football season. So didn't really think through what that would take from me in getting through that. Second is when you're starting a new business, at least for me, it doesn't have to be this way, but mine were all over the place as far as what the business was, which meant that it was all new customers. They didn't really carry over or overlap. It was all new vendors. It was all new industry professionals that I needed to get to meet. If I went to a conference and was trying to understand what was going on in the industry, nobody knew who I was. I had to start all over from scratch. And that can be a little bit of a bummer after doing it a few times. And third thing is understand what your motive for starting the business. The taco truck, the food truck, I started them because I was bored. That's not a great reason for starting a business, because once it gets going, that's something you have to hang on to and deal with. And for me, I didn't have the end goal in mind. And some people think, okay, well, maybe the end goal is to sell the business. So get up and start it and sell it off. I have not experienced anybody make significant real money from selling a business unless they've been at it for about a decade. I mean, it takes about 10 years of getting things up and going and humming along. Maybe it's 8, maybe it's 12, but it's not 1 or 2 typically. So something to think about if you want to go down that path, maybe just check yourself on why and consider those things, because I didn't. I hope that was helpful. If it was, share it with a friend. Tell them to go to jaredloftus.com. Check out the newsletter. Otherwise, I hope you have a good one. I'll catch you on the other side.